Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, with me, TheDragoclaw. So, last time, invasion at Rhodosia. I invaded them, they're probably trying to invade me back. But I thought I would just go over something that I think I have, not entirely explained very well. Some people, are like, in some games rather, there are hard counters to everything. For example, in Rise and Fall, spearmen are hard counters against cavalry, and archers are counters against spearmen, and cavalry beat archers. So you can see there's a little triangle there of weaknesses. In Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion, and Sins of the Solar Empire in general, the lines are less clear, and I cannot for the life of me remember what everything is strong or weak against. And I can show you why I can't remember that, because the that little triangle I was talking about is in Rise and Fall. In Rebellion, it looks more like this, and that is why I cannot remember it. Because look at the lines, look at all the lines. They're going everywhere, and it's just the Trinity. They haven't even included corvettes and Titans and all the new ships and everything. So you can see red lines are excellent counters, yellow lines are great counters, and blue lines are good counters. They're everywhere. You can't expect anyone to reasonably remember all of this. I will put a link to this in the description. I'll just move the browser down so you can see the URL there. But yeah, this is why I don't remember many of the counters. I mean, sure, you can remember that long-range missile frigates are good against light frigates, and heavy cruisers beat long-range missile frigates, but light frigates don't beat heavy cruisers. There's no triangle there. It's a lot more complex. So, look, even things counter themselves. Long-range missile frigates counter themselves. Scouts counter themselves. Heavy cruisers counter themselves. So yeah, it's always good to have this on hand. Fortunately, I have a second screen, so I can just have it on the side as I'm playing a game. But yeah, that's why I don't remember all of the counters, and neither should you, because there's no reasonable chance that you'll be able to remember them all. So now I've got that out of the way, invasion time. Let's just unpause the game.
Time is fleeting.
Okay, so these guys, I'll send them to attack the trade port.
Who shall die first?
Because I think, are they retreating, or are they just gathering strength? They look like they're retreating. I've got my colony frigate on the way, so that's good. They're still only scouting over there, so I should have time.
Missiles loaded.
And it looks like my enemies have, or my friends rather, have stopped my enemy orange over here from holding this planet, so that's good. We're coordinating our attacks. And very soon this trade port will die. So good things all round. My migrator's just coming to colonize. Once I get that, I will do something I should have done a long time ago and get refineries and maybe even trade ports. This map hasn't been too good for showing off all planets so far, but you can see there's 2 of the 3 new planet types, I think.
Planet lockdown complete.
Okay, so let's get the usual 2 civilian infrastructure to stop tax drain. And oh, let's just go for... oh right, we haven't blown those up yet. Well, when they get blown up, we'll
Fleet has engaged the enemy.
get better resources. I think I will put a media hub down as a backup, or in addition to all the others I have. Because as the sorry, your culture is minimal, and the advent is maximum. So you can see why you need a lot more conscious sentence than they do.
Planet development finished.
Okay, and soon we're going to have to start working on a Titan, but I do want a better income before I start to do that, because they are friggin' expensive. So I'm going to want at least trade ports, or rather at least refineries. I'll probably also go for trade ports as well. In fact, let's just speed up time here, take advantage of single player.
Structure complete. Planet development finished.
And we'll just wait until we have enough to get orbital processing,
Complete.
and then refineries cost a lot more as well. So I have to wait a bit for that. I wonder if we can... Aha, enslaved labour. Basically it makes everything cheaper,
Research finished.
and I'm a big fan of everything cheaper. Okay, do a bit of selling and whatnot. They're probably keeping that guy there to scout. So I'm going to make this guy leave the fleet and do what he does best by going to this ice planet with no particularly interesting name, all alone, to capture it for my empire. I'm also going to invest in the first 2 research levels of the Titan. I'm going to finish off with the extractors there. Do I have room here? I do. I think this will be where I put my first refinery, because then it can go to all 3 of these adjacent planets. Refineries, in case you didn't know, they increase the extraction rate of extractors in the current gravity well and the adjacent gravity wells. Each extractor can have a maximum of 3 refineries nearby it. You can see refinery quota there in the bottom right. Refinery quota is 0 out of 3. That means I can have 3 refineries before they don't stack their ability anymore. I forget how much they help refining, because the Advent don't really have one. They do have the ability to turn their trade port into a refinery, but it's so slow at doing that. It's far more effective to just let... oh damn it. Let you use the trade port and just refine it on the black market. This could be an interesting fight. I don't know if the Radiants will win. But just to be on the safe side, I'll just build another turret right about there. Hopefully the asteroid won't be in the way. Can you not fire on that guy? Ah, he's only just out of range. Can't fire on anyone. Okay. I should probably research platforms as well. Repair platforms, I mean. Where are they? Fortification. These guys. They're extremely helpful, because they repair your stuff. And I like my stuff repaired. I don't like it in disrepair. Okay, I need to be a bit more aggressive with my research. So I'm going to go straight for trade ports. Probably a good idea to put the thing up here. Imperial Lab.
Structure complete.
Now we need a lot more stuff than we actually have. We can wait for that. Okay, oh, they finished off with that platform. Let's just sneak around and build another. This is how you should fight the AI. They've gotten smarter and they do usually try and attack with construction frigates, but they will still focus on things that fire on them. So if you can fire on them first, then they probably won't attack your construction frigate.
Time is fleeting.
Your shields look a bit low. Why don't you max them out again with power surge? Kinda sounds like an advertisement. I wasn't trying to advertise anything. Well, maybe I was. Power surge is a good thing. You should get it. Available in all major retailers.
Research finished. Time is fleeting.
Yeah, you're not going to win against Cortol. They're a walking fleet themselves. In fact, they could reliably be the Vasari Titan.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, it's got an upgrade. More disruptive strikes.
Structure complete.
Oh, this guy's strayed into the Radiance's secondary battery. Live!
Structure
Ah, it lived! It died just after constructing. That's a very noble ship there. Died doing what it loved. And people have Titans now. Yep, I really delayed too long. Okay, don't do what I did, everyone. Even though this is a tutorial, don't do what I did. Okay, I'm going to research trade ports and civilian evacuations, because then for every capital ship I have, I gain 2 tax income. Ugh, it's really been too long since I played Rebellion. Yeah, I really would not recommend delaying getting a Titan until about now. In fact, if I remember correctly, delaying a Titan until around about now was what made a certain other LPer lose the game. By the way, you all just lost the game. So, yeah, don't do what I did. Even though this is a tutorial, don't do what I did. Oh boy. Right, we're gonna need a Titan foundry down somewhere. I'm thinking my homeworld. Yep. But even before that, I'm gonna need capital ship factory, a capital ship cruise.
needs assistance. Quickly.
Okay, well, they're probably gonna mount a defense up there, so I'm gonna send my fleet down. And if not, my Cortol is 1 jump away, so which should be fine. Okay, now we can build a Titan foundry. I really have been playing Rebellion too long, and I guess I was telling a tutorial, so I wasn't really playing as fast as I usually do. So if you are playing this game for the first time or second time or whatever, don't start talking to yourself and trying to teach everyone. Just get a Titan as soon as possible.
Research finished.
Okay, I don't know whether Purple was just really quick at getting
Our ships have left phase.
a Titan, but I feel like I am behind the curve, so I'm just going to speed up time to an absurd amount.
An allied fleet
Lag
needs
my computer to hell. I'm so sorry, computer, but it's for a worthy cause. I would colonise the ice planet, but I've got more important things to do, like staying alive.
Hostile forces are sieging our planet.
Where?
Research
Probably here.
finished. Research finished.
Yeah, they're gaining health absurdly quickly.
Quickly. Devious.
Walk over there. Save that planet that I neglected.
Allied fleet needs assistance.
Okay, one more. There we go. Now we have the fleet capacity for a Titan. You need 2 capital ship slots. You need 150 fleet supply and something like 9,000 credits, 1,200 metal and 750 crystal. So yeah,
Time to go.
I think I'll only colonize that planet after I've got my Titan, because I really don't feel secure without one.
Don't
Even with a quartal.
underestimate me.
And now we wait. My income's actually not too bad, so I don't know how long I'll...
Initiated.
of course.
Rush me.
In the meantime, Miranda... Oh, not Miranda class. Been playing too much Star Trek Online. Migrator, attack the Purge vessel.
Research.
You probably won't be able to do too much damage to him, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Executing.
And go kill that guy.
All.
I might have to adjust my mic because I can hear this really annoying sound in the background. I'm sure you've been hearing it for the past episode and it's been irritating you to hell if you're still watching, but
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
I'm not very professional.
Our supporting fleet.
Okay,
Battle.
we're getting closer to the Titan. We've got the crystal we need. We're working on the metal. In fact, I'm going to sell some crystal to get closer to the credit total.
An allied fleet needs assistance.
And again. And again for fun. You'll notice the credit is a strange number like 9134. That's due to enslaved labour, which took a chunk out of it. Probably took about 400 credits off. So maybe in the long run, not very significant, but... Titan! Okay, now we've got that queued up, it'll take about 5 minutes to build, which will bring us to the end of the episode. So that's a handy marker. Okay, now we need to rebuild everything they tried to take away from us here. Let's build a repair platform. Then I'll build another phase missile base right next to the other one, to try and avoid that situation we had last time.
Quickly.
And I'll move my forces to Mansurova. And this is the Titan we'll be having. Our ally is, rather fortunately, another Vasari rebel. To be honest, I think it's one of the best looking Titans, but I also feel like it's one of the least useful in combat because it doesn't really have any area of effectability that you can use, like Chastic Burst or even something like Unity Mass on one single target. I think all the other Titans can fight a large fleet with an ability like Chastic Burst, which can damage a load of frigates, but the Vorask has to rely on its weapons, which, although it sounds strange, your weapons are probably the least effective way of taking out people. Because abilities can do a lot of damage really quickly. Don't get me wrong, weapons are good, but as a means of fighting people, ironically they're
Underestimate me.
mediocre at best.
To where do you send us?
Okay, so we're going to be taking this... Oh, no, someone got there first. Well, we are going to have to kill them.
Waste my time.
Let me just put some defences around here so I'm not getting
Left phase.
sent back and forth.
Structure complete.
Could we just build a starbase here?
Prepare for combat.
Anyway, I'll send my migrator to attack that construction frigate. We don't need
Quickly.
his presence. Okay, now I researched trade ports, but I didn't really do anything with them. That's a mistake. One of many. Yeah, a lot of my LPs are sort of like do as I say, not as I do,
Don't underestimate
because I get
me.
lazy. In fact, maybe constructing things at the home world wasn't a good idea because I've given it the specialty social, so it's going to decrease the rate I build chips at, but
Initiated.
oh well. Okay, now we have a few options of what we can research here. I'm going to go more into the social side because I can... Would Visari have advanced Ferris colonization?
Structure
Good for them. Yeah, so I can get like mobile rulership so that I can move my capital to my Titan, so that I won't lose the game if I lose my capital. And phase gates are also very useful. Right, I'm gonna need more logistics. Imperial Lab. Go.
What is it now?
Okay, so my fleet is relatively small, to be honest. So I'm gonna build a couple more ships.
Sufficient credits.
And this episode will be just building up a fleet.
Don't underestimate me.
You guys come over here too.
My strength is yours.
I think you probably should have taken out... Okay, whatever. I'll send my migrator to take out the communication temple.
Missiles
Ugh.
loaded.
It's embarrassing how much combat this thing has got.
Structure complete.
Keep spinning the camera around, getting myself disorientated. Not a good idea. So how close is my Titan to finishing? Almost halfway. Thought it would have been quicker than that, but I guess not. So I'm just going to end this episode here, and I'll see you guys next time.